Good day, welcome to Mind Prosperity, where we believe where your mind goes, your life follows. Now, I said I'm going to do a little series with you guys on OCD, and you don't have to necessarily watch all of these videos or all of these sessions, in a row. So it's not like they are a follow up, but it will be good if you take the chance to watch the different sessions. So I'm going to do a few different ones on OCD, what it is. Today we're going to speak about the different types. We're going to look at treatment, but I also want to say this: these videos that I'm doing is only for information purposes. If you believe that you might struggle with OCD, or if you have OCD, I want to please encourage you to go to somebody to speak about it. So OCD is obsessive compulsive disorder. So you have obsessions, and obsessions are thoughts, but it's very the thoughts are very distressing. We're going to look at the 8 different thoughts that we're going to get. So obsessions are thoughts, and compulsions are actions that a person is doing to to minimize or to help with the emotional disturbance that comes with the thoughts. So the thoughts causes a lot of anxiety, it causes a lot of doubt, and the worry, the doubt, and the anxiety that comes with these thoughts are very intense. These compulsions can be mental actions, or it can be physical actions. I want to use examples of compulsions, but what I'm going to do is in the 8 subtypes of OCD, I'm going to talk to you about the examples of the compulsions that they will use. Okay, so the first one is contamination OCD. Contamination OCD is the fear of getting sick or getting somebody else sick. So that is the obsession. The obsessive thoughts are, what if I get sick? What if I get somebody else sick? What if somebody dies and it's my fault because I gave them the sickness? So that's the obsession. That's the obsessive thoughts. Now the actions or the mental acts that people are doing is they will continue washing their hands like a lot of times in a day. They will not touch a doorknob. They will not shake somebody's hand because they have this fear of contamination, of some kind of virus coming on them, or them giving it to somebody else. A lot of times it can happen when these people have kids. They don't want to touch or pick up their own kids because they're afraid that they will make them sick and the kids will die, something like that. So the compulsions they will use is they will make sure they are extremely clean. The kid is extremely clean before they come near them. The second one is harm OCD. So in harm OCD, you are afraid of being harmed by others, or you are afraid of harming others. So that's the obsession. That's the thought. What if I get harmed? What if I harm somebody else? So the compulsion would be, like, for instance, hiding all the knives in the house, or make sure there are no knives in the house, because what if somebody stabs me? Or what if I take a knife and stab somebody else? Now, I also want to say these obsessive thoughts, people don't want to do this, and they don't want to have these thoughts. It's not like somebody has a desire to harm somebody or to get harmed, but they have these intrusive thoughts about it. Then the third one, pedophilia OCD. It's a fear of having sex with a child. Now again, these thoughts are not desires. It's not like somebody has a desire to do it, but they have these obsessive thoughts like, what if it ever happens? So what they will do is they will totally stay away from children. They won't get near to a child. Because what if I actually do this? But it's not people who are sexually attracted to children whatsoever. They are not pedophiles. They just have these ideas in their head of, like, what if I do something like this? Then the fourth one, sexual orientation OCD. So this will be somebody that is straight, but or normally it's somebody that is straight, for instance, and they will have these thoughts. But say, for instance, it's a man What if I'm attracted to another man? If I'm excited to see my male friend, does that mean I'm gay? Does that mean I'm homosexual? So what they will do, like, that's the obsessive thoughts. Now it's not that they are homosexual. It's not that they want to be. It's not that they actually have a desire for somebody in the same sex, but they have this obsession and this fear that they will go that way. So the compulsions that they will do is they will, for instance, look at their girlfriend or look at their wife or look at other women and make sure, am I attracted to them? Do I find them attractive? Do I find them desirable? And that's kind of like the mental compulsions that they will do. And the fifth one, relationship OCD. Relationship OCD occurs a lot in romantic relationships, but not only in romantic relationships, but in romantic relationships. The obsession is, what if I ever marry the wrong person? That's the obsession. What if there's somebody better for me? What if there's somebody different for me? That's the obsession. So the compulsion is they will continually look at their partner or their spouse, and they will say things like, "Am I really attracted to this person? The person did something that I disagree with. Am I supposed to disagree with this person?" They will ask a lot of people, what do they think? They will ask a lot of people, do you think I'm with the right person? Do you think this person is attractive? And they will kind of like check the whole time, the person didn't laugh at my joke. Does that mean it's the wrong person? The person didn't dress in a way that I appreciated today. Does that mean I'm not, or I didn't like the way they dressed today? Does that mean it's not the right person for me? Or it can be something like a person goes to gym and they see somebody else that's attractive, and they will say something like, or they will think something like, if I find somebody else attractive, does this mean I'm not attracted to the person I'm with? And they will overthink these things a lot. Now, remember, with these OCD patterns that I just explained about relationship OCD, it is normal for any person to think like this. They will quickly think, why did that put me off? Why am I attracted to another person? But they will think about it and then they will move on. They will not like overthink and stay on that thought of, am I with the right person? Or am I not with the right person? And this can go into other relationships as well, like friendship relationships, relationship with your boss, relationship with your family. You can think like, do I really love them? Why am I so quickly irritated with them? And you will in your compulsions you will seek like a lot of affirmation from people. It's also a thing of relationship OCD. You will seek a lot of affirmation from different people. And the sixth one, religious OCD, also called scrupulosity. A religious OCD is a person that has this intense fear, this obsession of disappointing God. So they will think the whole time like, I had a bad thought. Does that mean I'm blasphemous? Does that mean I'm going to hell? I got angry. Does that mean I'm going to be punished? I made a mistake. Does that mean I'm gonna have a curse coming upon me? So their thoughts, their obsessions are these like making mistakes, getting God angry with them, and an intense fear of being punished. Am I going to hell? Am I cursed? And then the obsessions that comes with it, or the compulsions rather that comes with it, is they will pray the same prayer over and over. They will ask forgiveness over and over. They will call their pastor over and over and ask them, am I really forgiven? Did I make a mistake? Am I cursed? Did I do something wrong? Now, this is not like, a person that actually makes a mistake and they say sorry in a prayer, or they ask for forgiveness like once and moved on. This is a person that dwells on the same thing over and over. And also, this is not actually something they did wrong necessarily. This can be something like, I sneezed in church. Does that mean I did this big sin? Does that mean I'm cursed? Does that mean, and they will pray over and over, asking for forgiveness in their compulsions. Okay, then symmetry OCD, that means that's an OCD that says something has to be just right. So these people will wake up in the morning and get out of bed and say, did I get out of bed exactly right? Did I get out of bed in the right way? Then they'll climb into bed and get out of bed again like a few times until it feels right. Or they will pack their books in a certain way until it feels right. But that this is not somebody who likes to be orderly. And say, for instance, they pack their books from thin to thick, and now they have OCD. It's not like that. It's like their books are orderly. It looks right, but continuously they will say like, but this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. I have to pack it in a different way, and they will kind of like start over and over again until it feels right for them, but it never really feels right. Then pure obsessional OCD, or what they call pure O. These are obsessions without the actions of compulsions. So the compulsions won't be actions. The compulsions will only be thoughts. Like so they will have kind of like mental acts of compulsions, but they won't physically do the compulsions. So they will think the thoughts like of do I do this? Do I do this? Do I do this? And then they will have mental compulsions that to relieve it, but they won't. But the mental compulsions won't go into action, such as seeking reassurance, doing the same acts over and over. But in their head, they will do it. So they have all of these "what if this happens" thoughts, and then in their own mind, in their own thoughts, they are trying to deal with it. So these are the 8 subtypes of OCD. Stay tuned for our next videos. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I want to encourage you to like this video, to subscribe, and share this with other people if you believe it can help them. Thank you so much for watching, and we are looking forward to see you guys in our next session on OCD.